Hi, this is Greens by Under, where I do predictions of the future. If you'd like me to do a prediction for you, let me know in the comments below. Just a reminder, our show times and everything is on our website at secondreadsbyunder.com. Make sure you join us every Tuesday, Thursday, and all that Saturday and Sunday for that free reading that I'm advertising right now. So get your free reading. Make sure we're getting those up on the board so we can answer them during the show. Let's get started with the show for today. Some predictions on the financial world, which is the topic for today. Moving forward with everything that's going on around the world, it's a global thing, okay? Everything that's going on that's wrong, okay, is something that pretty much started back in 2000. Well, it started before then, but it was really something that really reared its head in 2008 of all the problems that we were going to be facing. And of course, in 2008, if you remember at that time, they only put a Band-Aid on it. They didn't actually fix the situation moving forward. And right now is that time when we're going to be getting into the reckoning of that situation. If you remember back in 2008, when I was a financial advisor back in the day. So let's see, moving forward, what is going to be happening to the financial world as we know it. Okay. And we got Marlon. Hello, Marlon. Make sure we get a lot of questions for today's show. All those free readings for everybody. Now, it seems that the health of everything that's going on right now is, as predicted, that it's not doing so well. The traditional financial system, the SWIFT system, the banking system. And this is why we're starting to see the banks and all that are starting to get into Bitcoin. Of course, it already means that they're already into Bitcoin. It's just now they're trying to get all the paperwork together so they can offer Bitcoin to their clients or their banking persons out there, just to keep out of the situation that we already know that is going to be happening in the next little while. And it looks like that much of that is going to be falling flat on its face. So many of the banking industry is going to be falling down, especially outside of North America. Like I said previously in a past reading, you're going to start to see it in the smaller countries. And we're already starting to see that in Venezuela, Greece, and Italy, and Europe, and all that sort of thing. And it's going to be working its way towards the bigger countries like Canada, US, Russia, that sort of thing. Of course, Russia is going in, and China, and all of them are moving in a different direction. So it seems that we're going to be into a particular situation that we can't get ourselves out of. And that's going to be happening probably this June, July. I'm picking up probably just a little after April. We're going to really start to see it ramp up. We're already hearing that banks in UK are starting to have a lot of situations going on. So if you're not into the Bitcoin yet, it might be a pretty good thing to get into, no matter what the price is. Okay? You want to safeguard yourself out of the old system and into the new system. So when the old system starts to really collapse under its own weight, that you are safeguarded against that. So no matter what they're doing, you're okay with your bags of cryptocurrencies and gold and silver and all that sort of thing while the old system collapses and the new one is built. Okay? And that's going to be happening very, very soon. Probably this summer is probably what I'm picking up. And it's going to be very, very evident this summer on many of the things that are going to be happening in the traditional financial system. The cards are revealing that, yes, it is going to be coming down at that particular time. And there's not going to be any help from Universe. The Ace of Pentacles is basically the card. Any ace is the universe giving you the means to, like out of the blue, the means to safeguard yourself, but it was reversed. So there's not going to be any help from Universe for the banking industry. So the smart person would be getting out of the banking system, not completely, but enough where you can safeguard yourself and ride the wave, which is cryptocurrencies, gold, silver, and any commodities that you can hide away from the government. Okay, let's get into the next thing, of course, which is bank failures. As we already mentioned, that's going to be starting in, well, it's already started. I think the mass populace is really going to start to realize it in the summer period. I don't think everybody in the world is paying attention. They think everything's okay, which it's not. And I think it's going to be this summertime that we're going to start to really see the cracks develop. And this way, we're going to see an upswing in cryptocurrencies in a big way as everybody rushes for the exit out of the old system into the new system. And that's going to be starting this summer time, where everybody's going to start to click in finally and start to move everything to safe havens. Okay, everybody's going to be overnight expert on Bitcoin, which is going to be very interesting to watch. Well, me and the wife's bags are already packed, full of cryptocurrencies and other commodities. We're going to have to stay out of the way as everybody rushes towards the door, out of the exit door into the new financial system that's being developed, and that's cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, probably some Chainlink, XRP a little bit for a short period of time, and then all kinds of other things are going to be happening. So if you haven't done it yet, get into those cryptocurrencies. Not financial advice, of course. You do what you want to do, but this is just a dire warning for everybody out there. Let's get into the next thing. XRP alert. And this is from our Discord channel. Somebody was asking about the XRP alert. Prepare for the financial collapse. Unfortunately for XRP, they're so closely tied to the banking industry. You see the problem here, right? Where the new cryptocurrencies were supposed to be riding on top of the XRP in the form of CBDCs. Nobody wants the CBDCs. Even Jerome Powell was saying, we don't want any of that crap. So kind of puts XRP in a bad situation. And of course, they have their association with the World Financial Group, or World Financial Group, which is not a good look for XRP. If you're an XRP fan, but I'm thinking that it's going to be having a rough time of it. I do still see it going to F5 to $12 in the next bull run, but after that, I don't see much else for XRP. I do have some, but not a lot. And it looks like the health of XRP is going to be a little bit shaky for the next little while. And I think even though it's going up with the rest of the market at the moment, I don't think it's going to have much of a lifespan after all the things start to play out, because I think they were betting on the banking industry to continue the way that they have been. So there's going to be a lot of confusion from the people. That's our confusion card. This is the people that are associated with the XRP and the banking situation. Okay. And there's going to be a lot of huge modifications and a lot of underhanded things that are going to be happening in the next little while between banks and XRP in the next little while. The banks may be pulling the rug on XRP instead of the other way around. And I'm thinking that's how it's going to be playing out in the next little while. So XRP is going to have to quickly find a new footing and actually find a new way of relevance for the next little while. Okay, let's get into the next thing. It is the chat time. Woohoo. Or my name. It's okay.
It's such a delay.
It's a delay.
Oh.
Hey, Jerome! Holy cow! Caught you at the beginning. Time to get tickets. Okay. Jerome is one of our dear friends here in Winnipeg. Thank you for showing up, Jerome. We got Marlon, Woo Woo Dude, and Jay Snip are saying mega crash in April, spring. WWD kept seeing when the tulips blossom. Be a good indicator. Wouldn't be Winnipeg at that time. We'd probably still digging snow, which could mean the tulip bubble pop chart. All markets to crash, apparently. Cards say. I'm thinking that with everything going on with BlackRock and Fidelity and the banking industry, very interested in crypto. I wonder why. I think cryptocurrency is going to be weathering that very, very well, where everything else is going to be coming down. And we're going to see a mad rush. Like I've said in the past, everybody running towards the exit at the same time to get into a safe haven like Bitcoin. So that's pretty much what I'm seeing. Tulip, but I am seeing that some, as I've mentioned in the very beginning of the show, something's going to be up with banking industry. So if they don't get that Bitcoin sorted out, legal, they're going to be having a really hard time. This is why a lot of banks and Fidelity and BlackRock got into Bitcoin in the first place, is to save their own keisters, because they know with all the debt that they're holding and everything collapses, they need something to prop themselves up. And this is why at this moment in time, we're seeing a lot of these industries go into Bitcoin and Ethereum and Chainlink and a little bit of XRP. But that's why they're doing the things that they're doing, because they know their goose is cooked and they saved themselves. That's why they're getting into the Bitcoin, and everybody else is going to be running into that situation themselves. Okay, hopefully that answers your question. Martin Thom, hello. Could I get 3-card reading about my prospecting in the mountains? Just imagining this guy with one of those gold plates. Maybe that's what he's doing. You never know. You got to have the hat. That's a must. I'm thinking that you're going to be in the wrong area for what you're planning on doing. I think it's a little upriver or a little up the way than what you had planned. I think look to the south. That's what I'm picking up. So if the spot that you've picked is not bearing any fruit, I think it's more to the south of you, and you're going to be finding a not bad area for prospecting. Okay. And you're going to be getting a pretty good payload, I guess, with that going a little bit south of where you're going to planning on doing. So prepare for that. Okay? Thank you for that. Hi, when do you see Shiba Inu going to 1 cent? That won't be for quite some time, maybe in 2026, 2027. In that period of time, it has a lot of ground to cover. Okay? We've had this question a few times already, which is cool. But it's going to be a couple of years from now. So you're going to have to be really patient. I know Shiba Inu just doubled in price the other day, which is awesome. Me and the wife have a whole bunch of Shiba Inu ourselves. But it's not going to be for quite some time. It is one of the cryptocurrencies that is going to be surviving everything that's going on. Don't worry. Keep sitting on it. Be patient. I know everybody wants everything now, but it's not. It doesn't work that way. I think it's going to be a couple years yet till it gets that 1 penny. Okay, so 2026, 2027 in that period of time. So hopefully you got enough and you're going to be sitting on that for quite some time. Okay, thank you for that. They are saying people will be scared and will then put funds into crypto. Yeah, that's pretty much it. He thinks his 408 ETH and 0.20 XRP will fill. Thoughts? So you're thinking $408 in ETH, or is that 4,000 something in ETH? I think ETH is going to be going quite high because they're slated for the ETF very, very soon. So that's a good one to get into. Wink, wink. XRP, $408. Huh. Okay. Marlon's wishing. He's hoping. He wants that $408 ETH. Okay. Not likely. Probably not for quite some time. With you, I think there's going to be some other funds coming in so you can actually fulfill all the ETH that you want from some other thing that you're doing right now. Okay. I don't see 408 or 409 ETH anytime soon. I think it's going to be going mostly up from where it is right now because of the ETFs that are going to be coming for ETH. And it may take some time, maybe a year or two, for that to happen because of Gary Gensler. But it will happen. So everybody should be loading up on ETH, not financial advice, of course. But yeah, I kind of know where I'm going with that. Okay? Sorry about that. The XRP, meh. Just get the Bitcoin already. 3-card reading for me also if there's time at the end. Family issues. I saw Digibyte went up, doubled the other day. So not bad. It's going to be a bit of a situation with a family member that's not going to be very polite or very receptive to the things that you're telling them, even though you are incorrect. So you're going to have a situation where you're going to have a little bit of a spat. And it's going to be going on for another week or two, that spat. And it's going to be resolved with it being in your favor because you're basically holding all the cards. Okay? And they know it, but they don't like it, and they're going to have to move on from their position from where they are right now. Okay? Hopefully that helps you out. GK. Got lots of new people, which is awesome. Hi, Andre. How will Bluezale and Mana perform in this bull run? Never heard of Bluezale. Sounds French. Bluezale. Okay. Jeez. Bluezale. There's going to be an abrupt change in direction for Bluezale. We got the good old death card. That doesn't mean it's going to die. Okay. It's just going to have an abrupt change in direction. So if it's going up, it's going to go coming down. So maybe one that you may want to stay away from for the next little while. People are all excited about Bluezale and all that wonderful stuff, but I don't think it's going to be going much further than where it is for a long period of time. It might have a nice short up and then come down really quick afterwards. So the bull run for it will be okay if you're snappy selling, but any long-term thing, no. Okay, so be quick on that trigger, and let's have a look at Mana. Oh, it's not time for Super Whittle Guy. It's been a while. I think he's hiding. Mana's going to be doing okay overall, according to the cards, and then what I'm picking up, the better of the two. And I think it's going to be riding up with the rest of the cryptocurrency market. Won't have any movement of its own, but it's going to do fairly well overall. Okay? Thank you for that. Now, Super Whittle Guy. Hi, do you feel like soul? I feel my soul. Will be XRP's biggest competition. In the short term, yes. There's some situations with Solana that are going to be rearing their heads again. Solana would be one that I would stay away from personally, because it's not decentralized and there's a whole lot of situations going on behind the scenes with Solana. But price discovery, I think Solana will be beating out XRP for the foreseeable future. Okay? Thank you for that. Now I've pissed off a bunch of XRP fans. Will the stock market keep going up in March and April? Yes. But there's an addendum to that. It's only because they're going to be turning on the money printers and keep trying to keep it alive. But the more money that they print, making the fiat currency more and more useless and worth less. So when it does come down, it's not going to be pretty. So you go into cryptocurrencies and all that sort of thing to protect yourself. Okay? Hopefully that helps you out. Super Whittle Guy. It's been a rough couple of weeks. That job I couldn't do because of their dialer software. Can't use it with a public Wi-Fi. 3 cards, please, for the next little while. May go to Denver to start over. Okay. For some reason, I said digging ditches. So many of the contacts are going to be turning away from you in the next little while. There's going to be a bit of an abrupt change in direction on the people that are helping you with that. So you're probably going to have to do the Denver thing and find some other job. Maybe it doesn't matter. Get a janitor job. Do whatever you need to do to get the things done that you need. I do see a menial labor, but it's not bad. It's a step up, okay, on stable ground, which is going to help you out in the next little while. Okay? Hopefully that helps you out. I am the Buddha. No, I'm the Buddha. You're the Buddha? You're the Buddha. We're all Buddha. AI is in the process of making every large company more profitable. Yes and no. A lot of AI is helping out a lot of corporations and all that sort of thing. If they have the proper programming, it is going to be one of the biggest developments in our future, actually, along with cryptocurrencies. Those are going to be the two largest developments moving forward. So, yeah, I can see that happening. Okay, thank you. 3-card reading for Harmony One. And that's going, well, we don't have to turn back, but getting back to that question with the AI, that probably want to look into investing in some way. Careful of the cryptocurrencies with AI in that. A lot of that is monkey business. Harmony One is going to be going on a long journey in the next little while, and it's going to need a lot of guidance from their wise people. So it's going to be going through a really rough patch in the next little while. Excuse me. And a lot of people are going to be turning away from it as a result because they don't like the direction that it's headed. So that's the price of the Harmony One crypto is going to be coming down in significantly. It's down to politics, okay, within the organization, and I think it's going to be that for a period of time for the next little while. It'll still be around and still be useful, but there's going to be internal conflict in the next little while. Okay, so hopefully that helps you out. And S. Hi, Andre. 3-card reading for ETH. If you're not getting into ETH, I don't know what to say. Especially with BlackRock and all them eyeing it for an ETF. ETH in the next little while is going to be coming into a hard spot financially for whatever reason. Maybe they can't complete something or something happens along the way. It's still going to be going up. Don't worry, but it's going to have something that's going to get sputter a little bit. So there's probably going to be a little bit of time to pick up some cheap in the next week or two. They did mention they're going to be bringing out a new update in the next little while. It may not go as planned. So it could be the sputtering that I see. Overall, I think they're going to be doing okay. And it's seriously one you should look into for your portfolio. Okay? Just saying. Thank you. It is eclipse full moon at 25th of March, and 14 days later at the 8th of April eclipse has made the crypto unstable earlier years. Sometimes that'll make things go. What I find with cryptocurrencies, it always does the opposite of what you think is going to do. Point in fact that Joe Biden says something negative about cryptocurrency, we're gonna come for it. Blah blah blah. Whatever he's gonna say, and it does the opposite of what you think it would do. It in defiance of Joe Biden, it goes the opposite. And I think this is what's going to be happening with the eclipses in the next little while. It's going to defy that, go yeah, and do the opposite in the next little while. Okay, there might be some sputtering around, but nothing major that I see in that period of time. Okay, thank you. Well, Shiba Inu reach 30 cents USD in 2028. No. It's going to be much further down the line. Okay. It's probably going to get to approximately a penny in 2027, 2028 in that area. 30 cents, probably another couple years from that. It's just it's nothing against Shiba Inu. It's just the programming and how it works. Okay, why it won't get to that 30 cents in that time period. It will just further down the road. Okay, thank you for that. I'd love it to be 30 cents. How about a reading on AI technology impacting the market? Now, and people might not know, BlackRock uses an AI computer to make decisions for them, mostly. And that's why they got into Bitcoin, because their computer program told them to. So that's a big impact from AI right there. Okay. And Fidelity and all of them, you probably use AI type programs to figure things like that out. So yes, it's going to be affecting things. It's going to be making quicker decisions than humans would ever do. And I think in the next 5 years, we're going to be utilizing more and more AI overall in all of our things. I use AI just about every day in some aspect, making my thumbnail, even though my thumbnail didn't show up in today's YouTube show. I'm going to have to correct that later. To writing and ideas and all kinds of wonderful things that AI can do. And it's going to be affecting and helping big financial industry to make better decisions. It's probably why they all went to Bitcoin. Okay? Thank you for that. Vlad the Impaler. We don't have any vampires around here, so that's good. Hi, will house prices reduce with the price of living go up? Not the best time to buy or sell, because the housing market is going to be all over the friggin' place. I know a couple housing salespeople. What are they called? Realtors. Thank you. That are looking for side-time jobs while they're waiting for customers for houses. That's kind of how bad it is right now. I know them personally. So, if they're looking for a job at McDonald's, they make ends meet at the moment. It kind of tells you the state of the housing market at the moment. And it's going to be continuing on for the next couple of years. It's going to take us years to get out of this big mess that our politicians got us into. Will house prices reduce? No, unfortunately. Best year to buy would probably be 4 or 5 years from today. There is an opportunity coming up because banks will want to get rid of properties because now it's a liability to them. And you might have an opportunity to buy properties for really cheap. Okay. So, but it wouldn't be good for buyer or seller. Okay. Maybe for the buyers, not for the sellers. We're headed for a really rough patch the next little while, especially here in Canada, where our dollar is based on mortgages. Okay. Hopefully that helps you out. So, what do you think the correction in cryptos will be in April if the stock market crashes? The only crash that I see for cryptos, and it's an actually something burger, will be the tax season in April for the United States. And I think that is the only time that we're going to see a little bit of a crash in cryptos. Otherwise, it's just going to continue to do what it's doing right now. I know everybody wants it to crash so they can buy in more. Those days are gone. Okay? If you're looking for $400 ETH, maybe ETH Classic, maybe, but it won't be for ETH itself. William Mount talking about U.S. bonds being cashed in and away from Europe for those bonds. Well, bond market is crashing, so I don't know why they would do that. And that's worldwide. I'm assuming they're going to be getting into other things like gold, silver, crypto, just to save their ass. Okay, so whoever these people are, I don't think we're headed that way. Sorry, Marlon. Thank you. The bond market will collapse, yes, and devalue USD. Major issues, yes. We've known this since 2008, 2009, when I was in the financial world. We already knew that was going to be happening. And I'm thinking that, yes, it is probably in that spring, summer period of time when that's all going to be unraveling. And we're going to have another 2008 incident. Okay? Thank you for that. Just buy your Bitcoin. Jerome would like a 3-card reading about next month or next week. You keep missing each other, Jerome. We were at the church, and apparently he was at the church a week or two before. So we keep passing in the night. So, Jerome, I think there's going to be some up times in the next little while for you in the next little while. There's going to be somebody that's going to be helping you out in a big way, and they're going to be pushing you in a new direction that is necessary, and some new teachings from that coming up. And it's going to be in the health situation and maybe in the more financial aspect of things. So that's going to be coming around the bend in the next little while for you. And there's going to be some type of partnership that you're going to be, it's going to be beneficial for the both of you. Okay? So hopefully that helps you out. Do you see the soon-to-be created crypto millionaire still wealthy after the currency reset world over? I do not see cryptocurrencies doing much in that sense. It's going to be doing kind of the opposite to what the other old market is going to do. Okay? I think I've already stated that. Thank you for that. Will XRP do well in April? If not, when? I think XRP is going to be doing well during this next bull run. But after that, I think it's going to have a very short lifespan. Okay? Thank you for that. Will ETH go down to 3,500 USD soon? Bring it down. Possibly. Whatever it is in American. I know it's almost $5,000 Canadian right now, which is nice because we just picked some up not that long ago. Know the health of this particular situation. I think it's not going to be going down that low. I think it's going to be kind of hovering around where it is right now, and then it's going to be going up because of BlackRock, ETF, and the new thing that's going to be rolling out. Might go down a tiny bit when they have Vitalik and the boys have a little bit of a situation, but that's going to be straightening itself out pretty quick. Okay, thank you. Hi, Andre and Yvonne. Will Shiba Inu go to 0.0005 next month? No. What do you think? No. Sorry. But it gives you an opportunity to get some at a nice cheap price for yourself. I do see it going to be it doubled. That's going to be going up a tiny bit more from that. So you're going to be, if you're sitting on it, keep sitting on it. It's going to be a long time till it really reaches these big prices. Okay? Thank you for that. The Meme Combat MK project has just been launched. Okay. Will it be successful in the short or medium term? I don't think it's going to be doing very well in the short term. I think it'd be more of the long term. And for whatever reason, there's a lot of confusion around whatever this project is. And there's going to be an abrupt change in direction with the project itself with that death card. And it's not going to be exactly what they were hoping for. Okay? So hopefully you don't have too much in there. I think it's going to be headed for a little bit of choppy water. Okay? Thank you. What's the best crypto? Where's my Bitcoin hat? Bitcoin. Okay. Especially right now, second best for me would be ETH. And then third best, Chainlink, just because of the association of the new system that's going to be coming out very, very shortly, and all the wonderful things that ETFs are going to be doing in the near future for all of those cryptocurrencies I've mentioned. Okay? So hopefully that answers your question. How about a reading on the new Canadian bill that will allow them to jail people for thought crimes expressed in language? Yes. I'm going to try to talk around because I'm a Canadian, by the way. Because I don't want them knocking on my door. That's why we have Saturday on Rumble, so we can say these wonderful things without government getting nasty with you. I don't think it's going to be going through. It's another scare tactic. It's another attempt by Justin Trudeau to tame people's language. Bill C-11, Bill C-18 fell flat. So this is yet another attempt at that. It's going to be falling flat on its face because it's for that to work. YouTube and all of them would have to agree to this situation, and they won't. Okay? Thank you for that. Hi, Andre. My 19-year-old granddaughter moved to Florida with another young girl. I'm concerned about safety. I don't see any apparent dangers to them. I think they're going to be getting things done okay. They're going to be getting all the things ready and all that sort of thing. There's going to be some perceived hardship, but it's something that's going to be easily rectified with both of them putting their heads together, doing all the things. But it will be a bit of a struggle for them to adapt to the situation. But overall, it's going to be a good learning experience for them, getting over that situation. But overall, they're going to be making it through unscathed. Okay? Hopefully that helps you out. Are you gaining popularity? My 2 posts have gained me leeches asking for my business. Well, I have blocked them. Thanks for your help, my friend. Looking good, Yvonne. Thank you. Yeah, I get a lot of that on Facebook. Jeez. I'll give you a reading. Blah, 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 blah. This is, if you're ever on Facebook, there's a whole lot of people trying to steal from you, that sort of thing. And I usually delete them and all that sort of thing. So thank you, Jerome. What else we got? Yeah. Hi, France has joined Canada with its euthanasia program. Will this be worldwide? They'll try, but they will fail. Not many people will line up for this particular situation because you have to volunteer. If they have something in place, does mean people are going to be taking advantage of the thing. But yeah, they're going to try this Western world. Yeah, I could see it happening. It won't last very long. Okay, thank you for that. You see a Solana drop in April. They might have to turn it off and turn it on again. That's how they fix it. Did you know? It's 4 guys. They all go on conference call with one another. This is a fact. When there's problems in Solana, they phone each other because they're different parts of the world. Okay, turn it off. Hey, turn it on. And that's how they repair the Solana blockchain. I don't know about you. That doesn't make me feel very safe. Okay. And I was picking up not that long ago that they're going to be having a situation with their blockchain again. Their blockchain. And the cards are revealing that there's going to be a rock and a hard place coming up for them. So, yes, it'll go down. Not because they want it to. Okay. It's because probably a lot of attention to Solana, a lot more people on the network. It's probably going to make something go bad. Okay? Hopefully that helps you out.
Super chat.
Super chat. Thank you for the super chat.
And that was the last question.
Sheba Doug. Oh.
Use clapping sounds saying bravo.
Oh. Thank you. And thank you, everybody, for joining us for today's show. Hopefully you got your free reading for today. That's the advertisement we got out there at the moment. If you like personal reading with me, make sure to go to secondreadingsbyandre.com where all that information is there. If you would like a personal healing with my wife, make sure you go to the website, secondreadingsbyandre.com, where all that information is there with her new picture. If you like protect your cryptocurrencies in the best possible way, we have Trezor cold storage wallets for sale on our website. If you should happen to purchase one from there, know that we make a little bit of money from that purchase. Okay, with that said, make sure you like, subscribe, share it everywhere, and I'll see you in the future.